So guys, I want to again apologize for the fact that I haven't really been doing a lot of videos, but I am getting back into it. I'm starting to make more of a routine to where I can do a video every day. I'm trying to get to that point. So I want to talk today about some self-love. So a little bit of my self-love journey. My self-love has a lot to do with my religious beliefs. I don't know who watched my first couple of videos, but I am pagan. So a lot of my self-love has to do with meditation and, goddess fasts, different essential oils and crystals, different herbs. So a lot of my self-love examples are going to center around that, okay? Um, so, just a little backstory. My childhood was not very positive. My biological father was a severe alcoholic for many years. So, I didn't really get a lot of love, or I guess what we can say is, can, like, I don't really know how to put it into a word, but it wasn't really a lot shown to me about love that early. A lot of the times, I remember my earliest memories of my dad after my biological dad, after we would fight and argue, he would buy me gifts. So I grew up thinking that people only love you when they buy you things. And my mom, on the other hand, my mom was very poor. So I didn't think, for a long time, I didn't think she loved me because she didn't buy me things. But there was also a lot of abuse with her. She's very controlling. She's very emotionally controlling. Whereas my biological father was more physical and emotional, which of course presented also some mental abuse issues. I was also sexually molested around that time by my biological father's best friend, and well, who was his best friend at that time? I don't think he talks to him anymore, but I'm not exactly sure of that. And one of my cousins. So my self love from an early age did not really, it was non existent, okay? Like, I had no clue how to love myself. So a lot of my childhood with the abuse turned into my adolescent years being spent in different placement programs, different inpatient hospitalizations. Um, so I I didn't really get a lot of being shown self love there either. I was very confused at that time. I didn't really think that people loved me. I was very confused for the fact that I was just like kind of put away, which is how I felt at that time. I see now that it was probably for the best. There's still sometimes, like a couple weeks ago, where I do have to put myself in the hospital because I am in such a bad place. But during, I want to say, my enlightening program that I did with myself, basically my path to what I want to believe is my religious, like, coming to, I learned some different self love techniques, such as like meditation. I use a lot of essential oils. I like to use lavenders, chamomiles, rose hips, oils with my meditations. Myrrh is a really good incense. Myrrh also helps with your intuition. So I like to use that as well. But that's my biggest self love at this point. It's when I meditate and when I take my baths, and that's really my time that I focus on myself. I think being a grown up, you get a lot of different things coming at you, like bills, kids. So you still don't really get that self love time, but it's so important that you make that time, guys. Like, nobody else can, nobody else can give you self love. It's not like you can be short on self love, so you go hang out with your significant other or your mom or, whoever you go to, your sister, your family, your friends, whatever you usually go to for love and support. That just doesn't happen with self love, okay? And what I think a lot of people, especially people like me that like have issues with BPD, I think we get our meaningfulness in life by taking care of others, or by other people loving us and finding value in us and us being needed. That's one of my biggest things. Like, I have to feel needed. If I don't feel needed, I feel very down on myself. And I think that was most important for me to realize, that no one else could give me that self love. So my point for today, guys, take care of yourself. Give yourself the love that no one else can give you. Um, only you can only you can better your energies to love yourself. And you have to love yourself. No matter if you are like me and have issues with BPD and are like terrified of being alone, because I am terrified of being alone, guys. I'll be honest. I am totally fearful of being alone. I have to realize that, and I had to realize that no matter what, I am happy with me. I would not have gotten this way without my self love journey. So, my point for today, guys, try to take at least 5 minutes out each day for some self love. I promise you it will make such a big difference. And I'm going to try to do a video tomorrow, guys, but I am going to be making videos more frequently, or at least trying to. So I hope y'all have a great evening. Take that little 5 minutes to yourself, guys. I promise you it will make a difference in your life. I use Headspace also. Real quick, I use Headspace. I love Headspace. It's like the absolute one of my favorite meditation apps. I very much enjoy it. I do my mindfulness moment in the morning. Try it, guys. If y'all kind of new to meditation, try it. It does walk you through and give you different steps, give you different lessons. But that's about it for today, guys. I just wanted to have a real quick talk about self love. But for real, take that little extra minute for yourself. It does, even if you just have to sneak away to use the bathroom, um, meditate for a few minutes. It does make a difference. But y'all have a great evening, and I'll see y'all soon.